Hello my dears, you all are welcome to my YouTube channel MATHS Master Saman. Today we are going to have a video. This video is also on rotations, and last video rotation 3 we did how to rotate about the centers other than the origin. Now today we are going to look at how the objects are rotated through 180 degrees. So all this time in all the last videos we discussed the rotations are 90 degrees anti-clockwise and clockwise. Now today we are going to see how the rotations through 180 degrees are made. Right, now we will go straight away to the video. Now look at this triangle ABC. In this triangle ABC we are going to rotate this ABC triangle above the center O. Now through 180 degrees. Now before effecting the rotations, I must tell you some important points with regard to 180 degree rotations. These 180 degree rotations are of course there are some important aspects, otherwise some important properties of 180 degree rotations. One of such property is when an object is rotated through 180 degrees, whether it is anti-clockwise or clockwise rotation, the same image comes. Image will be the same. An object is rotated onto the same image anti-clockwise or clockwise, whether it is rotated through 180 degrees clockwise or 180 degrees anti-clockwise. In both directions, ultimately image will be the same. That is the important point of the most important point of most important property of 180 degree rotations. Then other important point is when an object is rotated through 180 degrees, the object point, corresponding image point, and the center of rotation, all 3 points lie on the same straight line. All 3 points, the object point, center of rotation, and the corresponding image point, all 3 points lie on the same straight line, because 180 degrees is angles on a straight line. So therefore, after a point or an object is rotated 180 degrees, it will lie on a position ultimately so that image point, center of rotation, and the object point will lie on the same straight line. So these are the important points. So the second property can be very conveniently used to find the image points of 180 degree rotation. Okay, right now we will see how it can be done. Now say we are going to rotate this point A. If the point A is rotated about the center O through 180 degrees anti-clockwise or clockwise, then this image point will be lying on this straight line. Now see, now this object point and the center of rotation both lie on the same straight line. Then image point, corresponding image point of this point also must lie on the same straight line. Now this much distance away from the center of rotation and on the opposite side of the center of rotation, that means this is the point A. This is the point A. This distance equals this distance, right? This is A dash. Now we will see point C. Again, keep the ruler to the point C and the center of rotation, and figure out the straight line on which all 3 points, center of rotation, object point, image point lies. This is the straight line. Then this image of C must lie on this straight line. Now this distance away from the center of rotation and on the opposite side, that means here this is the point, this is point C dash. Okay, now we will see the point B. Point B keep the ruler at point B and the center of rotation. Then you figure out the straight line on which the corresponding image point must lie. This is the straight line on which the corresponding image point lies. Then this much distance away on the opposite side of the center of rotation and opposite away from the center of rotation. This is the point. Here 3 boxes, here 3 boxes. This is B dash. Right, now we have found all 3 points. Very conveniently we found. We use a very convenient technique to effect this 180-degree rotation, whether it is rotated through 180 degrees clockwise or anti-clockwise. The same image will come, same image will be there. Right, now whether it is rotated like this through 180 degrees, that is anti-clockwise, or whether it is rotated like this through 180 degrees anti-clockwise, you will get the same image, this A dash, B dash, C dash. Right, okay, now we will rotate this PQR triangle also above the center origin through 180 degrees. How do you do it? Again, keep the ruler to point P, that is going to be rotated first, point P, then the image of point P lies on the straight line this much distance away from the center of rotation on the opposite side here. Now see P dash here, this distance equal this distance, P dash, P dash, P dash. Then we keep the rotation, will find the image of point Q, keep the ruler to point Q and the center of enlargement, and figure out the straight line along on which the image of Q lies. Then this is the straight line on which the image of Q lies. Then this distance on the opposite side and away from 0, that means this is the point. Then this is the point Q dash. Right, now we will keep the ruler to find the position of the image of R. We will keep the ruler to the point R and the center of rotation and figure out the straight line along on which the image of R lies. This is the straight line on which the image of R lies. Then this much distance away from the center of rotation on the opposite side. Now see, this is the point. Right, this is the point R dash. Okay, now we have found this P dash. Right, now we have right. We can now draw the image by joining the image points. Right, this is the image, P dash, Q dash, R dash. Right, this is how we rotate through 180 degrees. It's very easy. you have to keep in your mind these two important points, two important properties of 180 degree rotations. One is that when a figure is rotated through 180 degrees, the corresponding object and image points and the center of rotation, all 3 points lie on the same straight line. Whether anti-clockwise or clockwise the object is rotated, the same image comes. Therefore, direction is totally unimportant in 180 degree rotations, right? Then full description of 180 degree rotation we can see here. See here the image of this triangle ABC. After the ABC triangle was rotated through 180 degrees above the center O. Then you can write here first one, A dash, B dash, C dash, triangle is a rotation of triangle ABC through 180 degrees about the center O. What is the coordinate pair? -1, 7. Right, now no need, I haven't made any reference to the direction anti-clockwise, clockwise, because this 180 degree rotations can be made because in 180 degree rotations same image comes whether it is rotated through 180 degrees anti-clockwise or clockwise. A dash, B dash, C dash triangle is rotation of triangle ABC through 180 degrees above the center. All right, now next one PQR. We will describe this also. P dash, Q dash, R dash rotation. P dash, Q dash, R dash triangle is a rotation. No need of mentioning the direction, because whether it is rotated 180 degrees, whether it is rotated through 180 degrees anti-clockwise or clockwise, the same image comes. Image will be the same. Then P dash, Q dash, R dash triangle is a rotation of triangle PQR through 180 degrees about the center origin, otherwise center origin 0, 0. Okay, so that is how you could describe a 180 degree rotation. There's no necessity to refer to the direction anti-clockwise or clockwise, because whether it is rotated to 180 degrees anti-clockwise or clockwise, the same image comes. Image is the same. Okay, now this video ends with that. Have a nice time, and we'll meet in another video with another important part of rotations. Thank you so much.